Some Things Fishy here, back with another video. Today we're going to be adding on more to our seahorse playlist, and we're going to do a really basic video and talk about why seahorses are good pets. We're going to talk about the pros and the cons of having seahorses.
All right, let's go ahead and get started by talking about why seahorses make good pets. We're going to break down some of the pros for you. The first pro that we want to talk about is the fact that seahorses are more readily accessible than they have ever been, ever. And this is really cool because before, getting a seahorse really wasn't an option. It was very difficult. You had to know the right people. You had to make it happen. But nowadays, there are tons of different websites, tons of different stores that offer and sell them. And a lot of them even are bred in captivity. So people don't even have to go out anymore and fish for them. You can just breed them yourself and sell them. So there's a lot of options when it comes to buying a seahorse, a lot of different avenues you can take, and a lot of different people you can buy from. The second reason why seahorses make good pets is because they are so dang cute. They look good no matter what they do, and they could be hooked on a little piece of coral, they could be dancing around like this guy. If they're eating especially, they're really cute. They are just a very visually appealing animal, and I love watching them all the time. Another reason why seahorses make good pets is because they are very docile creatures. They're not aggressive, and in fact, other creatures, other fish in your fish tank could be aggressive towards them, so you have to be very careful. But you don't really have to worry about your seahorse being aggressive or mean towards any other fish or creatures in your tank. Another reason that seahorses make good pets is that there is a great variety of the species that you can purchase. This goes along with the visually appealing aspect, but it's a little bit different because there's different types of seahorses you can buy. You can get a zebra seahorse, there's seahorses called dwarfs, big bellies, short snouted, all these different types of seahorses that you can buy, and they come in all sorts of shapes and sizes and colors. So that makes it really cool because, like you see here, you can get an orange one and a white one and a black one and a brown one, or whatever you want, whatever looks best for your tank and whatever you like the most. Our fifth and final reason that seahorses make good pets is, especially if you're already in the saltwater fish tank hobby, it's not going to be too hard of an animal to own. If you're familiar with water changes, if you're familiar with saltwater fish, it's not going to be too bad. All right, let's jump into some of the cons. Why seahorses might not be the right pet for you. Like I mentioned earlier, seahorses do lean a little bit more towards the intermediate level of saltwater fish. So if you don't have a saltwater fish tank and have never owned a saltwater fish tank, this probably isn't the pet for you. They're going to be hard to keep alive. You're really not going to know what you're doing. You need to start out with the basics, get a simpler fish tank, learn how to run a saltwater fish tank, and then work your way up to the seahorses. Our second reason as to why seahorses might not be the right pet for you is because they are quite expensive. They can easily run you into the $100 range, maybe even the $200 range. It really depends on the variety you're looking for, but right now at this current time, they are not very cheap. However, things are looking up because people are starting to breed them on their own, and that really is dropping the price. So who knows, maybe in the future they might be a little bit more affordable. Seahorses are also pretty high maintenance. They require a lot more pampering than other saltwater fish do. For a clownfish, for example, once you get him in the tank, he's probably good. But for a seahorse, you gotta feed him multiple times a day, like 3 times a day. And we often typically feed ours with a turkey baster, so it's not like you just plop some food in. So if you're someone who likes hands-on animals, this could be good for you. But for most people who like to be more hands-off and kind of let the animals be a little more independent, definitely not the right fish for you.
Hey guys, thanks again for watching. Really appreciate ya. Stay tuned, we've got some really cool content coming up really soon. So go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. Do you like seahorses? Do you not? Leave us a comment. You have questions? Let us know. Talk to you later.